Imagine mining cryptocurrency, not with bulky, power-hungry machines, but right from the palm of your hand, using your smartphone. Forget about investing in expensive, specialized hardware, or worrying about those sky-high electricity bills that come with traditional crypto mining. Instead, picture this. A simple daily tap on an app is all it takes to participate. That's the core concept behind Pi Network, a project that aims to democratize cryptocurrency mining and make it accessible to a wider audience. Pi Network was launched in 2019 by a team of Stanford University graduates, driven by the vision of making cryptocurrency accessible to everyone, regardless of their technical expertise or financial resources. Getting started is incredibly straightforward. Users simply download the Pi Network app from their respective app store, create a personal account, providing some basic information, and then, once every 24 hours, they tap a button within the app to initiate the mining process and earn Pi coins. It's that simple. Unlike Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies that rely on energy-intensive mining processes, Pi Network utilizes a lightweight and more eco-friendly consensus algorithm, known as the Stellar Consensus Protocol. This innovative approach makes it significantly easier for anyone with a smartphone to join the network and participate in the mining process. This user-friendly design and accessibility have propelled Pi Network's growth, attracting a global community of over 55 million users worldwide. These millions of users are all actively mining Pi coins, holding on to the hope that their digital assets will one day translate into real-world value. But, and this is a crucial but, there's a significant catch to consider. Currently, all Pi coins are locked within what's called an enclosed mainnet environment. This means that you cannot currently trade your Pi coins on any cryptocurrency exchanges, nor can you cash them out for traditional currency. For the time being, they essentially remain as digital numbers displayed on your smartphone screen. The entire Pi Network community is eagerly awaiting one pivotal event, and that is the highly anticipated launch of the Open Mainnet. It is only upon the successful launch of the Open Mainnet that Pi will potentially transform into a tradable and ultimately, a valuable cryptocurrency asset. Until that day arrives, Pi Network continues to function as a large-scale experiment, fueled by digital hope and the collective belief of its millions of users. The fundamental question remains, will Pi Network ultimately deliver on its ambitious promise and transform into a successful cryptocurrency? That's the question that's on the minds of everyone involved, from the core development team to the millions of users who are actively mining Pi coins every single day. For Pi Network's global community around the world, Pi 2 Day, June 28th, is the biggest and most important day of the year. It's when the core team shares major updates, exciting new features, and the project's roadmap, much like a major tech company's annual keynote event. Past Pi 2 Days have brought the innovative Pi browser, the secure Pi wallet, and the crucial enclosed mainnet. The event unites millions of users, fueling anticipation and great hope for the project's next big leap forward. This year, all eyes are eagerly on Pi 2 Day for news that could finally unlock Pi's true and full potential. Pi 2 Day 2024 isn't just another update, it's a potential turning point. After 5 years in a closed system, the pressure is on for the core team to deliver the Open Mainnet. Millions of users are now KYC verified and the ecosystem is growing. The crypto world is watching a successful Open Mainnet could silence critics and legitimize Pi overnight. The core team has hinted that 2024 is the year for this breakthrough. For the community, Pi 2 Day feels like the finish line of a marathon. Everything hinges on what's announced next. The big question, will the core team finally announce the Open Mainnet launch date? That's the news everyone wants, unlocking Pi for trading, exchange listings, and real-world use. The community also hopes for updates on partnerships, new features, and a streamlined KYC process. Even a hint at exchange negotiations would electrify the user base. A clear roadmap and concrete details could turn years of waiting into a moment of triumph. This is the announcement that could give Pi real value at last. The Pi community is a fascinating blend of aspirations and expectations. It's a diverse group, united by a common interest in this digital currency, and the potential it holds. But beneath the surface of enthusiasm, there's also skepticism, born from the inherent uncertainties of the crypto world, and impatience fueled by the long wait for tangible results. For the true believers, Pi 2 Day represents more than just a date on the calendar. It's their moment of vindication, a chance to prove the naysayers wrong and showcase the power of decentralized currency. They envision Pi as a truly global currency, seamlessly integrated into everyday life, facilitating transactions and empowering individuals across borders. Many within the community are cautiously optimistic, acknowledging the potential while remaining grounded in reality. They are less concerned with instant riches and more focused on seeing a clear roadmap, a credible timeline, and a well-defined plan for the future of Pi. However, frustration is undeniably growing within the community. Many are becoming increasingly tired of repeated delays, vague promises, and a lack of concrete progress. The patience of these users is wearing thin. The biggest fear looming over the community? It's the possibility that Pi 2 Day will arrive only to bring more ambiguity, further postponing the launch of the open mainnet and leaving the future of Pi uncertain. The question on everyone's mind is, what will one Pi coin ultimately be worth in the real world? Will the years of dedication and mining finally pay off, providing a tangible return on investment, or will it all amount to nothing more than a digital dream? The answer to these burning questions hinges on the core team's next strategic move. The stakes are incredibly high, and the community's patience, already stretched thin, is rapidly running out. This Pi 2 Day has the potential to either restore faith in the project, or, conversely, trigger a mass exodus of disillusioned users seeking other opportunities. The future of Pi, and the hopes and dreams of its community, hangs precariously in the balance, awaiting a decisive moment. For Pi to truly succeed and achieve its ambitious goals, it must overcome some major hurdles that stand in its path. These challenges are not insignificant. They require careful planning, strategic execution, and a commitment to addressing the concerns of its user base and the broader cryptocurrency community. Starting with credibility, which is paramount for any project seeking widespread adoption and long-term viability. Years of delays in launching the open mainnet have eroded trust among early adopters and potential users. The repeated postponements have led to skepticism and doubts about the project's ability to deliver on its promises. Only concrete action and tangible progress on Pi 2 Day, the target launch date, can begin to rebuild that trust and restore confidence in the project's future. Demonstrating clear advancements and a functional ecosystem is essential. Real-world utility is absolutely crucial for Pi to establish itself as a valuable and sustainable cryptocurrency. It needs to move beyond theoretical concepts and demonstrate practical applications in everyday life. Pi needs to be more than just a speculative asset driven by hype and potential future value. It needs to offer tangible benefits and real-world use cases to justify its existence. Without a robust network of merchants and a diverse range of apps accepting PE as a form of payment, its utility will remain limited. Consequently, a price crash is likely once trading begins if there isn't sufficient real-world demand and adoption to support its value. Regulatory compliance is another significant challenge that Pi must address to ensure its long-term sustainability and avoid legal issues. Navigating the complex web of global laws and regulations is crucial, especially when launching a cryptocurrency project on this scale with a worldwide user base. The core team must demonstrate that they are fully prepared for legal scrutiny and have taken all necessary steps to comply with applicable regulations. Meeting the immense technical demands of a project with millions of users is also a critical factor. Scaling the network securely and efficiently is non-negotiable to ensure a smooth and reliable user experience. Any weakness in the network's security or infrastructure could be catastrophic, leading to data breaches, financial losses, and a loss of user trust. The open mainnet must be capable of handling millions of users concurrently without experiencing performance issues or security vulnerabilities. It also needs to seamlessly process a high volume of transactions from day one to facilitate real-world use cases and adoption. Ultimately, Pi's survival and long-term success depend on proving its technology is robust, scalable, and secure. It also needs to establish a clear legal standing within the regulatory landscape and demonstrate tangible real-world value to its users. Pi 2 Day represents the moment of truth, the opportunity for the core team to show the world that they are truly ready to deliver on their promises and launch a successful cryptocurrency. After June 28th, Pi Network faces a fork in the road. A strong announcement, open mainnet, partnerships, exchange plans, could ignite a new era for Pi. User engagement would soar, developers would join, and Pi could become a true Web3 powerhouse. But another round of vague promises could devastate trust and send users fleeing. The network effect could unravel, turning Pi from a phenomenon into a cautionary tale. Pi 2 Day 2024 is the moment of truth. Will Pi fulfill its promise or fade away? Millions of pioneers are